Now let me ask you something. Have you ever noticed that your eyes sting, your nose feels irritated, or your scalp becomes uncomfortable every time you dye your hair? Many older adults color their hair regularly to help blend gray hair. But sometimes, the process itself can leave the scalp feeling stressed and sensitive. Many older adults know that feeling well. For years, they colored their hair regularly, dealing with watery eyes, irritation, and that uncomfortable burning sensation on the scalp. At first, many people don't think much about it. They assume it's simply part of the process. But over time, some begin noticing changes. Hair may become finer, the crown area may look thinner, and while washing, more strands seem to fall out. One day, a friend jokingly said, "Hey, what happened to your hair? It looks thinner than it used to." Many people have heard something like that. And those words have a way of staying with us. Hair isn't just about appearance. It can affect confidence and how we feel about ourselves. Many people who have made small adjustments to their hair care routine report that their hair looks healthier and feels stronger over time. And some of those simple habits are exactly what we'll be sharing today. So you may be wondering, can coffee really be used as part of a home hair care routine? Can ingredients like egg yolk help condition the hair? And are these natural approaches actually worth trying? Those are great questions, and that's exactly what we'll be talking about today. We'll also discuss one of the biggest reasons many people try these methods at home and end up disappointed. Because small details matter, and this is something worth keeping in mind. Some ingredients and techniques may work differently, depending on your hair type and scalp sensitivity. So if you've been looking for a gentler approach to caring for gray hair and supporting healthy-looking hair as you age, I hope you'll stay with me until the end. You may discover a few simple ideas that are worth adding to your own routine. Now, let's talk about what we'll be discussing in today's video. We'll focus on 3 simple steps. First, we'll go over how to prepare a rosemary extract that may help support a healthy-looking scalp. Second, we'll talk about a simple coffee-based hair mask that many people enjoy using as part of their home hair care routine. And third, we'll go over an easy finishing step that may help reduce unwanted odor and leave the hair feeling cleaner and less heavy after treatment. Now here's something important. Many people already know about these ingredients, but they don't always get the results they were hoping for. And often, the reason isn't the ingredients themselves. It's the order and the way they're used. Many people don't realize this. How ingredients are used can make just as much of a difference as the ingredients themselves. That's why today, everything will be explained step by step in a way that's easy to follow. Because simple routines are often easier to maintain. Now let me ask you something. Why do so many people continue coloring their hair year after year, yet rarely think about caring for their scalp? That's an interesting question. And before we move on, let's talk about that for a moment. Understanding the answer may help explain why healthy scalp care becomes increasingly important as we age. For many people, covering gray hair is an important part of feeling confident and looking their best. And there's absolutely nothing wrong with that. But if you've noticed that your scalp becomes irritated, red, or uncomfortable after coloring your hair, it may be worth paying closer attention. Some hair dyes contain strong coloring agents designed to help the color last longer. And while these products work well for many people, they may cause irritation in those with sensitive skin or scalp conditions. Now, let me explain this with a simple example. Imagine coloring the grass in your garden. At first, everything may look fresh and beautiful. But if harsh chemicals are used repeatedly without proper care, the grass itself may become less healthy over time. In some ways, the same idea applies to the scalp. Many people focus only on the hair they can see. But what's often overlooked is this. Healthy-looking hair begins with a healthy scalp. And this is especially important for those who have been coloring their hair regularly for many years. Without proper care, hair may gradually become more fragile or appear thinner with age. Of course, aging itself plays a role, and many factors can affect hair health. But giving your scalp the attention it deserves may help support healthier-looking hair over time. Now let me ask you something. How much attention do you give to your scalp compared with your hair? Many people spend a lot of time caring for the hair itself, but very little time caring for the environment where the hair grows. And that's where things get interesting, because supporting the scalp may be just as important as caring for the hair itself. So how can we do that? Let's move on to the first simple step. Let's begin with the first simple step. And the good news is that the ingredients are very easy to find. You'll need about 10 sprigs of fresh rosemary, 1 small piece of ginger, and 5 cups of water. Start by bringing the water to a gentle boil. Then reduce the heat to low. Add the rosemary and ginger. Cover the pot, and let everything simmer slowly for about 15 minutes. After that, simply turn off the heat and allow the mixture to cool completely. Now you may be wondering, why rosemary? Rosemary is well known for its pleasant aroma, and has been traditionally used in various home care routines for generations. Ginger has also been commonly included in traditional wellness and scalp care practices. Many people enjoy using these ingredients as part of a gentle self-care routine. Once the mixture has cooled, you can pour it into a spray bottle and lightly mist it onto your scalp. Some people choose to use it once in the morning and again in the evening as part of their regular hair care routine. And this is something worth keeping in mind, because this mixture is made with fresh ingredients and contains no preservatives. It's best to store it in the refrigerator and use it within about 2 weeks. Simple habits matter. Sometimes, small routines are easier to maintain than complicated ones. But in reality, this isn't the part most people are curious about. Many people don't realize this. The question many people find themselves asking isn't about rosemary. It's about coffee. Can coffee really be used as part of a home hair care routine? Well, that's exactly what we're going to talk about next. Now let's move on to the part many people are most curious about. Coffee. Many people have experimented with coffee as part of their home hair care routine, but not everyone is satisfied with the results. Why is that? Well, coffee by itself may not always provide the appearance or longevity that people are hoping for, and that's where preparation and consistency become important. Many people don't realize this. The way ingredients are combined can make a difference. For this simple recipe, you'll need 3 tablespoons of coffee grounds, 3 egg yolks, and 1 tablespoon of castor oil. Start by dissolving the coffee grounds in a small amount of warm water. Then allow the mixture to cool completely. Next, add the egg yolks and castor oil. Mix everything together thoroughly until it develops a smooth, creamy consistency. And this is something worth keeping in mind. If the mixture is too thin, it may drip. If it's too thick, it may be difficult to apply evenly. Ideally, the texture should be soft and creamy, similar to mayonnaise. Once the mixture is ready, gently apply it to the areas where gray hair is most noticeable. It's worth noting that results can vary from person to person, and because everyone has a different level of skin sensitivity, it's always a good idea to pay attention to how your skin reacts. In fact, before trying any new hair treatment, there's one very important step that many people overlook. And that step is something we'll talk about next. A simple patch test. Now, before using any new ingredients, there's something important we should talk about. Even gentle, natural ingredients aren't the perfect fit for everyone, because each person's skin can respond differently. That's why it's always a good idea to perform a patch test before trying any new hair treatment. A simple patch test can help you check how your skin responds. You can apply a small amount of the mixture to the inside of your arm or behind your ear and wait to see whether any irritation develops. If you notice redness, itching, or discomfort, it's best to stop using the product and consult a healthcare professional if needed. But if everything looks fine, you can proceed with your routine. Now here's how many people choose to use the hair mask. Start with dry hair before shampooing. Apply the mixture to the areas you wish to treat. Then cover your hair with a shower cap or plastic wrap, and simply allow it to sit for about 1 hour. After that, rinse thoroughly with lukewarm water. Simple enough, right? But here's something many people discover. Even after rinsing, some may notice a lingering smell or a slightly heavy feeling in the hair. And that's where our final simple step comes in. Because sometimes, those small finishing touches can make all the difference. So let's talk about one easy way to help leave your hair feeling fresher and more comfortable. Now let's talk about the final step. A simple finishing rinse that many people like to include as part of their home hair care routine. And the good news is that you only need 2 ingredients. Some lukewarm water and 1 tablespoon of vinegar. Simply fill a basin or sink with water and mix in the vinegar. After thoroughly rinsing out the hair mask, use this mixture as the final rinse. Now here's something interesting. Many people who use this method say it may help reduce lingering odors and leave the hair feeling lighter and cleaner. Some people also report that their hair feels softer and easier to manage afterward. Of course, everyone's experience is different, and results can vary from person to person. Once you're finished, simply allow your hair to air dry naturally. Many people also choose to wait until the following day before shampooing. Although personal preferences may vary, simple routines don't have to be complicated. Sometimes, it's the small finishing touches that help make a routine feel more enjoyable and easier to maintain. And now that we've covered the 3 simple steps, let's talk about a few important things to keep in mind before making these methods part of your regular routine. Before we finish, let's quickly review what we talked about today. First, consider adding a simple rosemary rinse as part of a gentle scalp care routine. Second, you may want to try a coffee-based hair mask made with ingredients like egg yolk and castor oil. And third, a simple vinegar rinse can be used as a finishing step to help leave your hair feeling fresh and clean. And this is worth keeping in mind. Healthy hair care isn't about expecting dramatic changes overnight. Consistency is more important than perfection. Small habits matter. Just as our bodies change gradually over time, our hair and scalp deserve patience and regular care as well. Now let me ask you something. How many years have you spent putting everyone else's needs ahead of your own? Many people in our generation spent decades caring for their families, working hard, and making sacrifices for the people they love. And perhaps, somewhere along the way, they forgot to take care of themselves. But here's the good news. It's never too late to make yourself a priority. Healthy aging is a journey, and taking care of yourself is not selfish. It's something you deserve. If looking in the mirror helps you feel a little more confident, if feeling good about your appearance brings a smile to your face, then those small moments can make a meaningful difference in everyday life. Remember, healthy aging isn't about finding a miracle solution. It's about making small, consistent choices that support your well-being over time. One healthy habit, one simple routine, one step at a time. Those small choices can add up over the years. If you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. We'd love to hear from you. Have you ever tried any natural hair care routines? Or do you have a favorite tip that's worked well for you? Let us know in the comments below. Your experiences may help and encourage others in our community. Thank you so much for watching today. We look forward to sharing more practical tips and healthy aging information in future videos. Until next time, take good care of yourself. Because healthy aging is about making small, consistent choices that support your well-being over time. Disclaimer: this video is for educational purposes only and is not intended to replace professional medical advice, diagnosis, or treatment. Individual results may vary. Always consult your healthcare provider regarding your personal health needs. Thank you for watching.